Good afternoon, I'm John Stanton.
And I'm Jenna Jansen.
TikTok, the wildly popular social media platform, is under fire as governments around the world contemplate banning it over national security concerns. Reporter Jenna Jansen digs into the concerns around government censorship over social media. Good afternoon, I'm John Stanton.
And I'm Dayton and Sarah.
Americans who are struggling to repay federal student loans because of financial hardship could get some of their debt canceled under President Joe Biden's latest proposal for widespread loan forgiveness. Several categories of borrowers would be eligible for relief under Biden's second try at widespread cancellation after the Supreme Court rejected his first plan last year. Those with older loans or large sums of interest are being targeted for relief. For example, on Thursday, the Education Department expanded its proposal to include those who face financial hardship. The internet has revolutionized the way we access information and engage with diverse viewpoints. With the rise of personalized algorithms, individuals are increasingly served content tailored to their interests and beliefs. Reporter Dayton and Sarah takes us to explore this topic. Area designers took their clothing to the runway last week as Omaha Fashion Week celebrated its 31st season. Reporter Peyton Holbeck follows the latest trends making their way to the city's fashion scene. Jean Stothert announced Tuesday morning that she will be running for re-election as Omaha's mayor. Stothert said she will be prioritizing public safety if she is re-elected. She wants to do this by creating a real-time operations center for policing and emergency response, a public safety headquarters, another police precinct downtown, as well as a new fire station in northwest Omaha. If re-elected, this would be Stothert's fourth term as Omaha's mayor. The upcoming mayoral election will be held in 2025. The Nebraska Board of Education is discussing a newly proposed ban on sexually explicit content in all Nebraska public school libraries. The proposition comes from board member Kirk Penner after months of challenges from communities in Nebraska and the nation. This ban would require school districts to create a public catalog for all their books and allow Nebraskans to ask the Department of Education to directly review a district's decision to keep or ban a proposed book. According to data from PEN America, the 2022 to 2023 school year saw a 33% increase in instances of banned books in K-12 public schools. The reasons cited are typically that the books are too sexually explicit or age inappropriate for public schools to carry, but that complaints more often than not come from outside the school itself and instead from the local community. Chris Library is exempt from this hypothetical ban, but its consequences could be far-reaching. President of the Nebraska School Library Association, Chris Hafner, says that it might be inflammatory social media groups stoking this outrage.
And oftentimes, like, I'll get parents or community members that get rather excited about a book title that they've heard about on social media. They haven't seen the book, they haven't read the book.
She also says that if this ban were to go through, hundreds of titles could be removed regardless of their historical or social value. Sherry Jones, a Board of Education member who supports the ban, was uninterested in being interviewed, but did make a personal statement on the subject that is separate from the board. I believe the requirements of this policy are not overly burdensome for school districts, and more importantly, protect our children. For those opposing these policy changes, I ask, why should there be sexually explicit materials in our schools? Why? The proposal will be voted on in the next meeting on March 8th.